Hi there, Sarada here from youreventmarketingpartner.com, and I'm back again with some more simple, easy strategies to help you get started with your workshops and seminars to help you multiply your income. This week I have another question, and it comes from Carmen, who reached me through Facebook. And her question is, I want to promote an event to a corporate audience and not inundate them with emails to the point of annoyance. Please share with me whatever you think would be helpful. Now, this is an excellent question because I know a lot of people who feel exactly the same way that Carmen does. A lot of us, we get overloaded with email, and it's very easy to feel, oh, am I going to be annoying the person? Are they going to feel I'm going to be spammy? I'm just trying to get them to come to my event, but how often should I email? All those kinds of questions. And so I want to address this and share with you some strategies which I think would be helpful to Carmen and to the rest of you. Now, the first thing I want you to think of is something that one of my mentors says, which is we get sick of our own marketing before our audience does. So I'll say that again. We get sick of our own marketing before our audience does. And what that means is that we're living our business day in, day out. We're living our event, planning it, putting all the information together. And by the time we sort of get it out there, we think, oh, people are going to be bored with this, and oh, they've heard it all before, and all these kind of thoughts come into our head. But actually, that's not the case. For them, it's brand new. And, the more information you put out there, the more brand new stuff there is for them to consume. So don't get fooled into thinking, oh, people are going to be bored and annoyed with what I'm putting out. Chances are, if it's valuable information, it's relevant to them, they're not going to be annoyed. They're going to be grateful for it. The second thing to bear in mind is that it takes on average about 7 touches or 7 contacts between a business and a prospect before they actually decide to invest or buy or sign up or do whatever it is you want them to do. And that's assuming they see every single communication you've sent. So, and this is even more important because we live in an age of information overload. So you can understand why this figure, and this is backed up by statistics in the marketing industry. And you'll see why that's important because, we live in an age of information overload. There's information coming at us from all sides. So no wonder it takes that many times before we actually make a decision. So those are 2 things to bear in mind before I share with you my strategies, that, people actually have more tolerance for our stuff than we think they do. So the first thing I want to share with you is when you put your event together and you're thinking of your marketing, think of about 6 or 7 blog posts or articles that you can write, that you can send out starting, say, 6 to 8 weeks before your event, once a week, ideally. And it gives value. It is giving some tips and some strategies, a bit like what I'm doing with you here. But it's also reminding people that this event is coming up, and if they want to learn more, then they need to click a particular link, and that will take them to a website or a sales page where they can find out all about it and they can sign up. So you want to be sort of drip feeding this information every week for about 6 to 8 weeks before the event. And that way it covers the sort of 7 touches that I talked about. And people are bound to read at least one of those. And as long as it's valuable information, and as long as it's giving them something that they can learn, that they can use, they're not going to feel annoyed. They're actually going to feel grateful for it. As you're getting closer to the event, you want to increase the frequency in the last sort of week or 2 weeks. And that's because a lot of people, it takes them that long to actually decide whether they can come to the event or not. So you want to make the most of that period. So it's okay nearer the time of the event, and people often expect that nearer the time they're going to be hearing more about the event. You can even tell them that. If you're worried about this, you can even say, look, I'm going to be telling you a lot more about this event. You're going to be getting a lot more emails from me soon. So I just wanted to give you the chance now to sign up before your inbox gets full. You can make a joke of it. You can tackle that issue head on. The other thing that you need to do is you need to use some kind of autoresponder system. And that's something like MailChimp or Constant Contact or Infusionsoft, Aweber, all of these systems, because then you can schedule all of these and they'll go out automatically. But the more important reason why you want to use one of these systems is because it allows you to see who's been reading your emails, who's been clicking on the links, who hasn't, and that allows you to maybe segment or sort of subgroup the people that you've been sending email to. And why do you want to do that? Because you're going to be treating the people who got the email and signed up differently to people who still haven't signed up. And that's where things can get annoying, because you don't want to be sending the same sign up now type of email to people who've already signed up. That is annoying. You just want to focus that message to people who still haven't signed up yet. Whereas the people who have signed up, you want to be telling them about what's coming up in the event and making sure they've got everything they need. So that's why you want to be using that. And if you are being a bit strategic about it and just thinking about it, then that won't be annoying at all. Again, people will be very happy to hear from you. And the final thing I want to leave you with is that whatever you put in your emails, whether it's something that's right up till the close to the event where it is literally, you are wanting people to sign up and make a decision, or whether it's a bit further back where you're still getting people to think about the event, everything you do has to be about them. It has to be authentic. The reason I say this is because you're putting on your event because you must truly believe deep down that what you're doing is going to make a difference in the lives of the people, whether personally or professionally or within their family life or their society or their work environment, whatever. You must believe that, and that has to come through. And the reason why you are so keen that people hear about this event is because of that conviction you have. And you are trying to convince them, or compel them rather, to come to your event because of that decision, because of that difference you want to make. You're not really talking about how it's going to make a difference to your life, because yes, you're going to get prospects and you're going to make more money and build your business. You want to be talking about the difference it will make to their life. And the more you have that as a theme in all of your emails, the less annoying and salesy and spammy and all of those horrible things, the less of that it will seem, and the more genuine and the more excited people will get about coming to your event. Well, thank you so much for watching again this week, and I hope you found this useful. Please leave me a comment below and tell me about your experiences of using email to promote your events, and what you've done, what you've learned, and what other things that you think would help. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you'd like to see more of these videos, and visit www.youreventmarketingpartner.com for exclusive content and for your free event marketing success kit. Till next time, bye.